Welcome everybody to a new and shiny episode of Brian's Action Figure Reviews. And today I've got some new action figures for you. A brand new line for me and pretty much new on the market. I've got two of them and I'm going to start off with one. So today I'm going to start first ever reviews of the new Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Ooh. And I'm going to start with the Mighty Morphin White Ranger, aka Tommy, who was also the Green Ranger. I haven't had a Power Rangers action figure since the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV show came out in the 90s, and I think it was the White Tiger Zord I had at the time, which was Tommy's Zord. So it's only right that I start off with this guy first. I've had him on pre-order with Toys-R-Us for a couple of months, so I've been looking forward to getting them in. They've been delayed a couple of times, so I'm really glad to get him finally. Wave 1, White Power Ranger. Off we go for the review. So, here we are. Power Rangers Lightning Collection, White Ranger. This is obviously all new to me. The box is cool. I like the drawing, the artwork here. It's pretty nice stuff. As you can see, he's got his sword, two different hands, a blue effect for the sword, a second head. Not sure what to make of that yet. On the side, you've got the Power Ranger thing. On the back, you've got a cool picture of the White Ranger there. No, and interestingly, there's no pictures of the other figures in the wave. Who's like I think is it the Tyranno Ranger and an SPD Ranger, as far as I know. I'm not too up on the other Rangers series, as I'm sure somebody can tell me. And yeah, so that's the White Ranger. Let's get him out of the box. Nice bit of tearing action there. So the inside is just a little lightning thing. The insert. So we'll put the box down here for now. Get the important stuff out of here. So that's actually quite a big lightning effect. I'm not too sure where that goes. There doesn't seem to be a peg in or anywhere. Oh, hold on. I think it goes in the end of the sword, maybe. So, two fist hands. That second head. It's okay. It's not as bad as it's looked in some of the other reviews I watched. On my line, there is no other reviews. Only mine. Subscribe. It's not bad. It's got the ponytail, the whole lot. Probably looks better than the guy does in real life now. Jason David Frank. And the sword, which was always really cool to me. Saba or something like that, was it called? I can't remember. Just some really nice paint details there on the sword. Whoop, nearly knocked the camera. It's absolutely sweet. And for the figure himself, lots of noises. So, here in my hands is my first ever Power Rangers Hasbro figure. So, I salute you, Hasbro. So let's start off with the important stuff. Articulation. It's just strikingly how much the paint bangs off of this guy. It's absolutely beautiful figure. The paint is amazingly done on it. The shine is something else. Soft goods here, which is good for movability. So let's start off with the articulation before I get sidetracked again. Looks down. It looks a good bit up for when you're looking up at those Zords. Now, arms. In here, you can see there's a bit of a butterfly articulation in there. She goes all the way around. It has double elbows, bicep swivel. Also the head looks all the way around as well. Forgot to mention that. You have an ab crunch that just won't quit. He almost bends over completely. And same with going up. It's like the ab crunch, if you can see it, is cut lower or something like that. I'd like to see this. And there's another joint here. Wow. So he goes around as well. The articulation on this guy is just wow. Hands. They go around in circles, in and out, the usual. As I said, double. He can really get all the poses down. This is like really I said figure art type stuff. There's a holster here for the sword. We'll go through that in a minute. For legs, goes this far up, not that far back. Kicks out so you can get those ninja poses in. You have the swivel here as well. Got double jointed knees. Yes, we love the double jointed knees on this YouTube channel. We do. On the legs, you've got the usual Marvel Legends ankle articulation, which goes every which way and out, and slightly up and down. So, first impressions are fantastic. They really have knocked this one out of the park, and as you can see, the sword fits nice and snugly in there, ready to go. The first thing that comes to mind now is I want more. I want the Red Ranger, I want the Pink Ranger, I want the rest of them. Let's have a look at that little the blue thing again. I think it goes on here. I know I saw something there for a second. So yeah, you've got like a little effect to go on the end of the sword, which is really nice. Now let's see how easily that head comes off. I'm going to do this off camera in case I knocked the camera, and that was simple. That was pretty easy. I can do the same with Tommy's head off camera. You can like, if you're bored waiting, you can like put on some Power Rangers music in the background, or okay. So here's Tommy with his head, with his regular face on. I have to say, I'm not blown away by this. He's much better with the helmet on, I think. But yeah, he's a much better figure with the helmet on. But it's workable if you want to have that dynamic with him. Like you can still get him into pretty cool poses. Go Power Rangers! And of course you've got the two fist hands here. I'm not going to throw them on now, for the moment. I will have some pictures after the review where he has all sorts of things on. So this is my review of the Power Rangers Lightning Collection White Ranger. He's fantastic. If this is the standard they set and they keep at it for the rest of the figures, it's going to be very hard not to buy more. I already am going to order the Pink Ranger and the GameStop exclusive Goldar because this guy's fantastic. And I hope Zed is the same tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned for some pictures of Tommy interacting. Actually, now that I think of it, interacting, let's do some comparison pics before I go. I'm going to move all the accessories over there. And stand him up. Here he is next to a 1000 Toys synthetic human. Not much difference in size. Here he is next to Fortnite McFarlane Toys Raptor. They're quite big, as you know. Here he is next to the WWE Elite Scale wrestling figures Rusev. Again, they're huge. Oh, almost knocked down my huntless blade, little fucker. Here he is next to DC Movie Multiverse Rubbish Joker. Here he is next to Wicked Cool Toys Ash Ketchum. He's actually quite good because he's supposed to be a kid, so that kind of works out well if they were ever to meet. Gotta catch 'em all. Power Rangers? No, it doesn't work. And here he is, which a lot of people will have wanted to see more than anything, next to a Marvel Legends figure. Here's Marvel Legends Captain America, and as you can see, they're quite in scale, and I'm going to leave you with that visual as I head off. So subscribe, like, and come back tomorrow for the next review. Bye.